While he has won everywhere he has been, no doubt those here in Grand Rapids and those that follow him in the world of hockey, they've seen the resume, and one in which you got to think a National Hockey League team's going to take notice of, Todd Nelson, and name you as a head coach. And from there, Stanley Cups galore. I mean, and as exciting as it is for you, a Western Canadian boy from Prince Albert, you don't get much chance to hang out with friends and family. In fact, I don't think you get to do that at all. And in fact, beyond that, it's been 2 months since you've seen Josette and Kylie and Colton, your two beautiful kids.
Yeah, it's been a grind for everybody. And you got to think about it too, like the Europeans have been gone from their families for about 3 months, right?
Yeah.
We had training camp. So we got here July 26th, but we already had about 2 or 3 weeks of training camp. So it's, like it's tough on everybody. But the thing is that I think Rick Bowness has done an outstanding job by getting families to send videos. And we meet at 8 o'clock on the nights before the game. And we usually go over some system work. But then at the end, we always show some family time where videos from wives and kids just saying good luck, we're with you all the way. And so it's pretty good for the guys to see that, because I'm sure everybody's missing their families.
Nelly, I just marveled the whole time you were here, and to this day still, just you look at your resume again and how impressive it is. I mean, 11 out of 12 years as a player, you're in the playoffs. That doesn't even include the 4 years in the Western Hockey League with Prince Albert, your hometown team. As a coach, every year as a head coach, you've made the playoffs. What is it about Todd Nelson? We kind of have a sense of it, having spent as much time as we have with you. But what is it about Todd Nelson that winning just is a part of your life? It's a part of your culture, your fabric.
Well, first off, as I mentioned before, I've always been fortunate to play with really, really talented players, and also been blessed with some really good hockey teams to coach. But one thing that's consistent, people ask me this all the time, and I can't put my finger on it. I don't know if it's fate or whatever, but one thing that's consistent is that every team that I've been a part of, I've always tried to make it more like a family. And nothing stronger than a family. And I think if you have that culture in the locker room, it's so important. And that's what we had in 2017. It was probably the strongest dressing room that I've ever been a part of. How the guys wanted to work hard for each other. And also, as a coach, you want to create some kind of an environment where they want to come to the rink and practice. I've been on teams where it's tough to come to the rink after a big loss because the coach is really upset with you. But those are the bad days. But for the most part, trying to create that culture where guys want to come to the rink, work hard, and make each other better.
That's amazing. I mean, you're one of only 3 guys in the 80-plus years of the American Hockey League to win a Calder Cup as a player, an assistant coach, and a head coach. In fact, Mike Stothers, a former Griffin coach, is one of the other 2. So that's an amazing accomplishment, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm proud of that, definitely. And when our team won the Cup in '94 as a player, it was really special. In fact, it was a chain reaction after that. That was my first Cup. And so it's always special. And then, assistant coach in Chicago, it was fun to be part of that. And obviously 2017 was probably the ultimate, just winning it in Grand Rapids at home and just being part of that great hockey team.
Should have been a champion in the International Hockey League with the Muskegon Lumberjacks, the Turner Cup. You would have added that to your resume. However, it was my Kansas City Blades that took you out in your rookie campaign in the pro hockey ranks.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that our top line, all 3 guys got called up before game 1.
Excuses, yeah.
But those things happened. But, Kansas City was a pretty good hockey team back then.
One of the unique things, no doubt, Nelly, you're dealing with, and you can explain to fans kind of what it's like to be in this bubble, and being away from family and just hockey, which in Canada, that's pretty much what it is anyway. But you're really inside that bubble. One of the unique things is that, when you won it here in Grand Rapids, and you can barely see one of the 2 banners over my left shoulder there behind me inside the Van Andel Arena, but you went 10-0 here at the Van to claim that Calder Cup in 17. No home ice advantage right now, obviously, in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
No, it's a bit different. And, like I said before, the only advantage you have when you're the home team is you get last change. And, but they still do a pretty good job, the National Hockey does, trying to make it feel as much as normal. They pipe in crowd noise. They pipe in goal songs. intro songs when you come out on the ice, and there's always music going on in between the whistles, and so it's like when there's no music, it's really quiet in there. It's really weird, but they've done a really good job. But living inside the bubble, it's a bit different. It's not as big as people think. All we have is the hotel, and we're attached to the arena. We have one common area that we get to go outside. And we always joke about walking the yard at Shawshank because it's all concrete. Just a couple food trucks there. There's only about 3 or 4 restaurants. So it's a bit different. I think guys are looking forward to some home cooking. And with that, at the start of every day, everybody gets tested. One day is a throat day, and one day is a nasal swab. The throat day is not a day that you look forward to. But anyways, this is a bit of a different life. But the NHL is squeezing in this Stanley Cup final.
You haven't found many ugly little worms in your eggs in the morning, I'm assuming, like Shawshank, huh?
No, but people call me Red because I have a lot of family and friends here that bring me in supplies. So I'm a guy to get things around here.
Oh boy. Well, Nelly, and you're one of the many things that we miss about you, and me personally, is just the great storytelling. I mean, you have a photogenic memory of just about everything that happened, I think, throughout your playing career and your coaching career. So the stories were so highly entertaining. One of the things I want to, and we'll finish off with this, one of my favorite was, and I'll tell people, and I've told people many times, one of my favorite moments during that 2017 season was after you won it, that big celebration in the locker room where you gathered your guys and told them how proud you were. And then you said, oh, by the way, one last thing, no practice tomorrow. And the guys got a kick out of that. When you're a grandfather, Grandpa Nelly, and your grandkids are sitting on your lap, what's the one story that's going to stand out more than any as it relates to the 2016-17 season?
Well, there's so many stories. And what's interesting about that story that you told, that in the locker room, I was going to say no practice tomorrow because there's no one left to beat. And before I could even say that, and I said no practice tomorrow, the guys went nuts.
Yeah.
And that's on video, which is going to be really cool. So the grandchildren's going to be able to see that.
Yeah.
But there were so many good stories, but the one thing that stands out was just how tight our group was, and all throughout the year. And we got together for the pig roast at the start of the year. We were just a really tight knit family, and I talked about that earlier. And it didn't matter if we were down like we were in Game 6. We kept on fighting, and I was just really impressed with how the guys fought for each other, and they played with such guts. It was unreal.
Well, and so much of the leadership of that team with the captains, but it started with you, Nelly, and Ben Simon, the coaching staff, just did such a great job, and thus we are left with incredible memories, ones that I thank you for, and I know all our fans do as well. Awesome to see you. So much luck we send your way. Good luck during these next few games here, and boy, we'd love to see Todd Nelson, our beloved coach, win a Stanley Cup. That would be some kind of a great accomplishment, no doubt. That's the ultimate. That's what it's all about. Every guy in hockey tries to explain what it means to win a Stanley Cup. Maybe you can finish it off and put it into words in your world.
Well, you know what? That's everybody's goal ever since we started playing hockey as little 5-year-olds and that. And even as, like when you get into coaching, that's the ultimate prize. And that's our goal here. It's going to be a tough quest. You know what? Tampa has us down 2-1, but I feel that if our guys play the right way, and we've come back in series before, like against Calgary, and you know what? It'd be an unreal feeling. That's for sure.
Nelly, all the best. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks, Bob.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Stay safe and healthy, huh?
Yeah, you too, bud.
All right.
All right.